I have quite a show prepared for you today. And just because we had a couple of setup lags doesn't mean that we can't still have an awesome show. Hi, Wendy. Hi, Deborah. Hi, everybody. So I'm going to start with a song called Brave Woman. And this is one of mine. Hi, Jack. Hi, everybody. So excited for you all to be here. So this is a song of one of mine. This is the song that started it all. Brave Woman. You're a brave woman, you're a strong woman, you're a tough woman, never give up woman. 'Cause you're brave, because you're strong, that's why life's pressing down, that's why life's pressing down on you. Seas, calm and waves, shape the shores of my soul, relentlessly carve out space to hold up my back through the day. The joys and the pains are lessons for me to gain. The medicine, life is your best medicine. The medicine, yeah, the medicine. 'Cause you're a brave woman, you're a strong woman, you're a tough woman, never give up woman. 'Cause you're brave, because you're strong, that's why life's pressing down, that's why life's pressing down on you. Ooh, yeah, yeah. I have wished for other lives, to follow the guides, but the lessons has always been inside. And when I get the choice to change, I always choose the same. The same house, the same car, same mind, the same brain, same life, the same fate, same street, the same dress, same clothes, the same socks, same me, the same seed, same everything I am thinking and more, yeah. Ooh, yeah, 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 yeah. 'Cause I'm a brave woman, I'm a strong woman, I'm a tough woman, never give up woman. 'Cause I'm brave, 'cause I'm strong, that's why life's pressing down, that's why life's pressing down on. 'Cause I'm brave, 'cause I'm strong, that's why life's pressing down, why life's pressing down on me. Because I'm brave, because I'm strong, because I'm bad. That's why life's pressing down on me. Yeah, that's why life's pressing down, that's why life's pressing down on me. That's right, Chelsea Taxman, you're a brave woman. Allison Bankford, you're a brave woman. Amy Bass, you're a brave woman. Wendy Carson, brave woman. And for all you men out there, you can also be brave women too, because we all have a little bit of the feminine and the masculine inside of all of us. Ooh, yeah. Welcome, 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 welcome. So this show is about body positivity. It's about recognizing women's contributions to history. It's about all of the strength that it takes to make change in this world. So we're going to talk about body positivity first. This first song is, the first song was mine. It was called Brave Woman. And this next one is by India Ari. And I'm going to dedicate this song So there'll be a few dedications in this. To Sylvia Rivera and Marsha Johnson. And they were two drag queens and also gay liberation and transgender rights activists in New York. And in 1970, they co-founded the Street Transvestite Action Revolutionaries group, STAR, which was dedicated to helping homeless young drag queens, gay youth, and trans women in the 1970s. So this next group of songs about body positivity is dedicated to them. So I'm going to sing a song you probably have heard of called Video by India Ari, and I invite you to sing along, dance along. You can look up the words on Google. Just type in Video India Ari. Sometimes I shave my legs and sometimes I don't. Sometimes I comb my hair and sometimes I won't. Depend on how the wind blows, I might even paint my toes. It really just depends on whatever feels good in my soul. Sing along. I'm not the average girl from your video, and I ain't built like a supermodel, but I learned to love myself unconditionally because I am a queen. I'm not the average girl from your video. My worth is not determined by the price of my clothes, but no matter what I'm wearing, I will always be a perfect human being. Extra bonus points if you can take a video of yourself singing along. I love getting those videos after these shows. When I look in the mirror and the only one there is me, every freckle on my face is where it's supposed to be. And I know my creator didn't make no mistakes on me. My hips and my thighs, my lips and my eyes, I'm loving what I see. I'm not the average girl from your video. My worth is not determined by the price of my clothes. No matter what I'm wearing, I will always be a perfect human being. I'm not the average girl from your video, and I ain't built like a supermodel, but I learned to love myself unconditionally because I am a queen. Am I less of a lady if I don't wear pantyhose? My mama said a lady ain't what she wear but what she knows. And I've drawn the conclusion it's all an illusion. Confusion's the name of the game. A misconception, a vast deception. Something's gotta change. I'm not the average girl from your video, and I ain't built like a supermodel, but I learned to love myself unconditionally because I am a queen. I'm not the average girl from your video. My worth is not determined by the price of my clothes, but no matter what I'm wearing, I will always be a perfect human being. I'm not the average girl from your video, and I ain't built like a supermodel, but I learned to love myself unconditionally because I am a queen. I'm not the average girl from your video. My worth is not determined by the price of my clothes, but no matter what I'm wearing, I will always be a perfect human being. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Applause. I'll clap for myself. We'll get through this. We will. It's not going to be long. So when I was growing up, I was always told that I had very big feet. So naturally, I was a bit self-conscious about these big feet. And I would spend, and I still do, spend a long time in shoe stores trying to find shoes that make my feet look small. But then I went to this workshop. Hi, Leah Greenbloom. I went to this workshop, and it was about taking our flaws, or just things that people yearn for that they might not have, that are defined by society as being beautiful, and taking it into a future world and having those things be what is desirable by society. So in this future world, and I'm going to argue that even in this world, my big feet are where it's at. So this is a sing-along song. So, all right, this is your part. She's a big foot, and you go, everybody wants it, and I go, she's a big foot, and you go, more for your sock, and then I go, she's a big foot, balancing all night long. She's a big foot, and you go, everybody wants it. See, you got it. You're great singers over there. She's a big foot, more for your sock. She's a big foot, balancing all night long. You got that part? So every time that comes up, that's what you sing, okay? All the cool people are singing it. This song is dedicated to Oprah, that has the same size feet as me. She's got big bottom balancers, luscious leg paws. When she stands on the earth, she goes on and on. She's a freaky flamingo, she's a dangerous duck. Those hawk and foot wings flying up and up. She stands profile like the letter L. Fills the whole step as she's walking down. Don't wear those kicks from the regular store. She's on that specialty shit delivered right to your door. She's a Bigfoot, everybody wants it. She's a Bigfoot, more for your socks. She's a Bigfoot, balancing all night long. She's a Bigfoot, everybody wants it. A Bigfoot, more for your sock. She's a Bigfoot, balancing all night long. Yeah, she feels the earth with a big, big soul, picking up the good vibes with her toes. She covers herself with the canvas sheets. She's got the Sistine Chapel painted underneath. Yeah, she never gets lost in the life she lives. Retraces her footsteps, she knows where she is. She's got stability, she's a VIP. And if you know what's up, you'll sing with me. She's a Bigfoot, everybody wants it. A Bigfoot, more for your sock. She's a Bigfoot, balancing all night long. She's a Bigfoot, everybody wants it. A Bigfoot, more for your sock. A Bigfoot, balancing all night long. Acapella now. A Bigfoot, everybody wants it. A Bigfoot, more for your sock. A Bigfoot, balancing all night long. Yeah, she's a Bigfoot, everybody wants it. A Bigfoot, more for your sock. She's a Bigfoot, balancing all night long. Yeah, well, she's a Bigfoot. Bigfoot! Yes! Thank you so much for singing along. This is something that I would like to make an anthem for all people, all women. And then the next anthems will be about having leg hair, and having hair here, and having hair here, and just any deviation from, you know, what we're told that we're supposed to look like as women or as men. I say, if you're happy and you're healthy and you're not hurting anyone, man, just be who you are. Everybody should just be, not should, I don't want to should on you, but everybody expand. Take up your space. All right, next song. We're going to move over to Chile for our next song and honor a woman named Violeta Parra. She is famous for creating, for reviving Chilean folk music. So she grew up in a home with 9 other siblings, 2 parents who both played music, and her mother taught her Chilean folk songs orally from the oral tradition. As she grew up, the family was in extreme poverty, so the whole family together would perform in nightclubs to make money to survive. As she got older, she was encouraged by the people around her to begin sharing the folk music that she learned from her mother growing up. And it became so popular and spread so wide that she became an authority on Chilean folk music. She is credited for starting the new Chilean song movement. And that movement was important because it gave a voice to Chile's rural population and to the poor in ways that other things didn't before. Hold on, I think we might be having some technical difficulties. No, we're good? Is this? No, we're good. No more technical difficulties. Anyway, so she not only popularized traditional Chilean folk songs, but also wrote new ones. Her songs were so controversial, just to talk about the struggles of the rural and the poor, that they were banned during the repressive dictatorship of Augusto Pinochet from 1974 to 1990. So the song that I'm going to share with you is called Gracias a la Vida, which means thank you for the life. And this song was also among the songs banned during that time, but it has become a symbol of many movements, many grassroots movements for equality and for social justice around the world. She wrote this song in 1966, and it's a bit controversial because she did end her life the year after. So I'm going to say the words in English, and then I'm going to play it for you. Thank you for playing a Violeta Parra song. Yes, yeah, you're welcome. This song is, my partner introduced it to me, and immediately I just fell in love with it. So, thanks to life, which has given me so much. It gave me 2 beams of light that, when opened, can perfectly distinguish black from white. And in the sky above, her starry backdrop. And from within the multitude, the one that I love. Thanks to life, which has given me so much. It gave me an ear. In all of its width, records night and day, crickets and canaries, hammers and turbines and bricks and storms, and the tender voice of my beloved. Thanks to life, which has given me so much. It gave me sound and the alphabet. With them, the words that I think and declare: mother, friend, brother, and the light shining, the root of the soul from which comes love. Thanks to life, which has given me so much. It gave me the ability to walk with my tired feet. With them, I have traversed cities and puddles, valleys and deserts, mountains and plains, and your house, your street, and your patio. Thanks to life, which has given me so much. It gave me a heart that causes my frame to shudder when I see the fruit of the human brain, when I see good so far from bad, when I see the clarity of your eyes. Thanks to life, which has given me so much. It gave me laughter, and it gave me longing. With them, I distinguish happiness and pain. The 2 materials from which my songs are formed, and your song as well, which is the same song, and everyone's song, which is my very song. Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me dio 2 luceros que cuando los abro perfecto distingo lo negro de blanco y el alto cielo, su fondo estrellado, y en las multitudes el hombre que yo amo. Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me ha dado el oído que en todo su ancho graba noche y día, grillos y canarios, martillos, turbinas, latidos, chubascos y la voz tan tierna de mi bien amado. Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me ha dado el sonido y el abecedario, pone las palabras que pienso y declaro, madre, amigo, hermano y luz alumbrando la ruta del alma del que estoy amando. Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me ha dado la marcha de mis pies cansados, con ellos anduve ciudades y charcos, playa y desiertos, montañas y llanos, y la casa tuya, tu calle y tu patio. Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me di el corazón que agita su marco cuando miro el fruta del cerebro humano, cuando miro el bueno tan lejos del malo, cuando miro el fondo de tus ojos claros. Gracias a la vida que me ha dado tanto, me ha dado la risa, me ha dado el llanto, así yo distingo, dicho que de quebranto, los dos materiales que forman mi canto y el canto de todos, que es mi propio canto. Gracias a la vida, gracias a la vida, gracias a la vida, gracias a la vida. So the next woman that we are going to be paying homage to also wrote about beauty, also was very brave. This woman is Hannah Senesh. And Hannah Senesh, the song that I'm going to sing is called Eli, Eli, which means my God, my God. Hannah Senesh was a paratrooper trained to rescue Jews during the Holocaust. And she was captured and killed by Nazis at age 23. And she's a national heroine in Israel, but also for Jews around the world and for women around the world. She grew up in a rather affluent household in Hungary. Her father died when she was very young. And she decided that she wanted to move to Israel. So when she was 17, she left her home, she left her mother, and she moved to Israel, and a month later, World War II began. She spent 4 years in Israel, but after hearing so much of the news of what was happening in Hungary, she decided to join the British Air Force as a paratrooper in an elite group. There were 33 people that actually were approved to be in this group. So she went back to Hungary. I want to just check my dates here. And also on a personal level, she wanted to take her mother out of Hungary and bring her to safety with her and to her home in Israel. So she trained in Egypt. The goal for all of the trainees was to reach Budapest. She parachuted into Yugoslavia in March 1944. And on June 7, 1944, at the height of the deportation of Hungarian Jews, Senesh crossed the border into Hungary, and she was caught almost immediately by the Hungarian police. She was tortured cruelly and repeatedly over the next several months. Despite these conditions, Senesh refused to divulge any information about her mission. Even the knowledge that her mother was at risk and that she too might be harmed did not compel Senesh to cooperate with the police. At her trial in October 1944, Senesh staunchly defended her activities and she refused to request clemency. On November 7th, she was executed by a firing squad. She refused to be blindfolded, staring squarely at her executors and her fate. She was only 23 years old when she died. Allison Blakey Davis, I am not experiencing technical difficulties, amazingly enough. So it is you, unfortunately. So, but back to the story of Hannah Senesh. Before she went and joined the paratroopers, she wrote this poem while walking through Caesarea, which is an area in Israel. And it's called Eli, Eli, my God, my God. And in a similar way, it honors the beauty of life. And I invite you to sing along if you know this song. I know I grew up with it. I'm sure many other people did too. Eli, Eli, shelo yigamer la'olam, hachol ve'hayam, v'yishbu shel hamayim, berak hashamayim, tefillah grew up singing that song in the school that I went to as a kid. So the next song is for Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez. And it's one that I wrote. It's called Wool Coat. I wrote this last year. It's a song. This is more on the subject of appearance. I think there's this misconception that if you're poor, you're not allowed to have luxuries, like dressing in nice clothes or eating nice food. Like that shouldn't be allowed to poor people. And if they have that, then they have, then they're not poor. I think that this world actually demands of you to look in a certain way, just to be accepted, just to be taken legitimately. And that this is an issue that came up for AOC, who, when she first became a senator, could not afford the rent in Washington, and she brought that up as an issue. And another senator wrote on his Twitter feed, Hill staffer sent me this pic of Ocasio-Cortez they took just now. I'll tell you something, that jacket and coat don't look like a girl who struggles, right? Like, there's many places you can go to get nice clothes. I mean, hello, I'm wearing a Wonder Woman shirt from the thrift store. It was $3. Yes. Anyway, so this person who wrote that Twitter quote is Eddie Scary. And he's a journalist with the Washington Examiner. And let's see. I'm getting my dates right here. I studied journalism, so I'm about accuracy. I really like accuracy. So this on November 15th, 2018 is when Scary posted the photo of Ocasio-Cortez. And then Ocasio-Cortez replied, and I quote, "If I walked into Congress wearing a sack, they would laugh and take a picture of my backside. Dark hates light. That's why you tune it out. Shine bright and keep it pushing." So, AOC, wherever you are, that very much inspired me, and I wanted to write a song for you. This is for AOC. It's called Wool Coat. You judge me by the way I dress. You say I'm a lying girl. How could she have any struggle when she wears that wool coat and looks respectable? I never looked like politics. No one paved the road for me. But now that I have won my place, you put a mean post on your Twitter feed. You say my coat is just too fancy to justify the claim that though I'm working full time, I can't afford to pay for anything above my basic needs. What do you want from my wool coat? What do you want from me? This is the reality of the working class. Work until your body aches, and when you're free, achieve your dreams if you have anything left. And you don't know the sacrifice behind that wool coat. 'Cause that's because you built your life on blood and oil. On blood and oil. Your hands were bought and sold. Still you say, my coat is just too fancy to justify the claim that though I'm working full time, I can't afford to pay for anything above my basic needs. What do you want from my wool coat? You won't get to say that my coat is just too fancy to justify the claim that though I'm working full-time, I can't afford to pay for anything above my basic needs. What do you want from my wool coat? What do you want from me? Woo! Wool coat. Speaking of support and money, if you would like to support my music and help me to do things like purchase some equipment which will help me to better adapt to being online, being on the internet, doing classes online, doing more of these concerts online, your support will be greatly appreciated, and you can do so through Venmo or PayPal, and I have the information on the description during the live, in the live event description, and I'll also post it after. But my email is leahshoshana@gmail.com, and it works for both of those. And if you would like to become a patron of mine, so I am on the site called Patreon, and it's where you can offer monthly contributions that are the price of a cup of coffee. But when a mass of people do that, it gives this very reliable way of support, so that I can know, oh, this month I know that I'm going to be able to release a song, or that every month I'll be able to release a song, or every month I'm going to be able to buy the equipment that I need, or pay the musicians that I want to pay to help me with my music. There's a lot that goes into making music. I'm never going to stop doing this. I love this because it feeds me in so many ways beyond what money can feed me. But it does help to get my voice out there, to empower my voice out there, to get these songs out there. So if you have the means, and if that's something that you like to do, that is available to you. So thank you. All right, let's move on. We're going to do a song that is from an old Yiddish song by Daniel Kahn. And Daniel Kahn is a contemporary composer and singer, and not a woman. But this song is about women, and it's wonderful. So Daniel Kahn is known for taking traditional Yiddish lyrics and adapting them for the needs of today, and kind of twisting them as a statement for social justice and activism. So this particular song, Arbeiter Freuen, comes from the original text is from 1891 by Eidelstadt. And in his original song, he was appealing. So Arbeiter Freuen means working women. And in the original song, it was an appeal for women to join the proletarian struggle. And the Yiddish lines, the original ones, Wo steigt von Weiten, wo's helft ihr nicht bauen dem Tempel von Freiheit und menschlichen Glück. What are you doing standing on the sidelines? Why aren't you helping build the temple of freedom and human happiness? So that was the original lyrics. But Daniel Kahn switched those around he wrote new Yiddish lyrics, which I won't be sharing today, but I will share the English lyrics, which are the translation of his Yiddish lyrics. How many daughters, sisters, and mothers have given their lives for the things they believe? Mighty as lions, they fight for each other, for freedom and justice and equality. So he does do a big, big twist on that song, and rights the wrong, in my opinion, of ways of thinking from back then. All right. This is called Arbeiter Freuen. And there's a nigun in this song, and that is a very easy thing to sing along to. So once I get there, in fact, I'll just teach you the nigun now. and you can sing along to it with me now and when it comes around later. It goes like this. Hi da da da, hi da da da, hi da 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 da. Okay, we're gonna do that. We're gonna repeat it all together. Ready? Hi da da da, hi da da da, hi da 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 da. And then the second part goes like this. Hi da da da, hi da da da, hi da 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 da. We're gonna do the second part together. Here we go. Hi da da da, hi da da da, hi da 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 da. Ooh, that sounded so beautiful out there. It's so nice to hear you singing with me. Hardworking women, Arbeiter women, women who labor in factories and homes, join in the fight, for it's only beginning, and no one should stand in the struggle alone. Let us all carry the red flag together, weathering storms in the dark of the night, building a temple of freedom forever, helping each other to carry the light. How many daughters, sisters, and mothers have given their lives for the things they believe? Mighty as lions, they fight for each other, for freedom and justice and equality. We'll carry the banner as sisters and brothers, waking the world to the light of the day, as friends and companions, as comrades and lovers. Arbeiter frei and show us the way. Ha da 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 da, hi da da da, hi da 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 da. We'll carry the banner as sisters and brothers, waking the world to the light of the day, as friends and companions, as comrades and lovers. Arbeiter frei and show us the way. Everybody, hi da da da, hi da da da, hi da 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 Beautiful singing, everybody. Beautiful. Brent Rosen, die, die, die. Adam Gottlieb, yeah, die, die, die. Lovely, lovely. So the next one is by, what's the title again? Kim Goldbaum. This one is Arbeiter freuen. And you can find it on YouTube by Daniel Kahn, Kahn, as well as a lot of other wonderful songs by Daniel Kahn. So this next song might surprise you. Anybody ever heard of a little song called On the Sunny Side of the Street? Did you know that this song was written by a woman? The same woman that wrote 400, or rather contributed and worked collaboratively on 400 Broadway movies and Hollywood movies and Broadway musicals. Her name was Dorothy Fields. So she was born in 1905 and she passed away in 1974. She was born in New Jersey and she was doing this all in the 30s. She was born into show business. Her dad was part of a vaudeville act, Weber and Fields. He was a Jewish immigrant from Poland. And he, knowing the realities of showbiz life, did everything that he could to stop his daughter from going into show business. But she was a writer, so she always wrote. And her writing got picked up by someone who was in show business, who said, hey, do you want to come and write some lyrics with me? And that collaboration led to another collaboration with Jimmy McHugh, who is the person who wrote that Christmas song about the reindeer. No, not Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Oh, man. I wish I remembered. Jimmy McHugh. Okay. I'm not sure. He wrote a very popular Christmas song, and I thought I wrote it down in here, and I didn't. And if anybody can look that up and put it up here, that'd be awesome, because it was awesome to learn that fact. Anyway, that's the person that she wrote On the Sunny Side of the Street with, okay? All right, I messed up. I didn't have all my facts in line, all right? I'm very, very sorry, but I would rather be transparent about the fact that I messed up than lie to you and make up some alternative facts that are really alternative, that aren't based on science or facts at all, because there is a thing called facts, there is truth, and it's not subjective, it is truth. All right, thank you. I hope that saved me from my big flub. My big flub. All right. Please sing along with me. Grab your coat and get your hat. Leave your worries on the doorstep. Just direct your feet on the sunny side of the street. Can you hear the pitter-pat? And that happy tune is your step. Life can be so sweet on the sunny side of the street. I used to walk in the shade with the blues on parade. Now I'm not afraid. This rover crossed over. If I never have a cent, I'll be rich as a Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. I bet you were wondering when the little trumpet was going to make its appearance. Well, I'll tell you when. If I never have a cent, I'll be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. We have a special guest, everybody. It's the bird. Come on. I used to walk in the shade wait. All right, we're right here, Mommy. You ready? All right.
I can't read that. Okay,
Here we go. She's in my inner circle, so, I'm practicing social distancing with everyone else, but it's my mom. Here we go. I used to walk in the shade with the blues on parade. Now I'm not afraid. This rover crossed over. If I never had a cent, I'll be rich as Rockefeller. Gold dust at my feet on the sunny side of the street. On the sunny side of the street. That was Dusty the Bird, everybody. And Wendy Siegel, my mom, everyone. It's the inner circle, the inner circle, the inner circle.
Circle of trust.
The circle of trust. The circle of trust. Bye, Bird.
Bye.
Bye, Mom. Gee whiz. That was so fun. All right, let's do one of mine. I'm going to play Lessons from My Mother. This is a very special song in our family. Thank you. You're welcome. And it's the one thing that we can do. When the sun goes out, we can walk on the sunny side of the street. For sure. All right. I'm going to play a song that I wrote about my mom. I wrote it in 2012, and every time I play it, I change how old I am when I play it. And I wrote it because it lists my age in there, and it was originally 25, so you're going to hear how old I am. It might surprise you, or maybe it won't. I wrote it as part of a series of Mother's Day gifts to my mom when I would write a song for her every Mother's Day, and that lasted for 2 years, separated by a 2-year gap of no Mother's Day songs. But I intend to pick that up this year, and all of you should too. Should write songs for your mothers or make stuff for them. So this is from the Mother's Day 2012 edition. That was so fun. I love my mommy. I love my mommy! Let it be known! Let it be known! I, Leah Shoshana, love my mommy. I want to have this on record forever. When I was a kid, my mother told me the voice in her head stayed 13. And every morning when she opens up her eyes, she sees that lanky-legged girl on a swing. One day when we were driving in the car, a Joni Mitchell song came on the radio. My mommy stopped the car, she turned to me and said, "This is what it's like to be 25 years old, young and free, with the whole world in front of me. Young and free, with the whole world in front of me." When I was 4, my mommy taught me how to draw by breaking the figure into uncomplicated shapes. We stood for hours in famous art museums while she analyzed the value of negative space. My mommy never made my lunch for me, and she dressed me in Indian gowns. The only mother with her daughter in art class, drawing an old woman's breast right side up and upside down. Oh, young and free, with the whole world in front of me. Young and free, with the whole world in front of me. I'll always be 13. And I'm 33 this year, hearing Joni Mitchell sing. My songs write themselves in successions of uncomplicated themes, and I use broad strokes to find the figure on the page. I'm not afraid to dress different than everybody else, and I'm proud to have been making my lunch since I could reach the shelf. I love drawing breasts right side up or upside down. I'll take the rest of the body too, that's what I learned in lessons from my mother. It's not easy living, it's not easy to be alone. It's not easy having a life, a husband, 2 kids, and a home. I never gave her credit for everything she did for me. Neither of us are perfect, that's not what life's about. Neither of us are perfect, that's not what life's about. Young and free, with the whole world in front of me. Young and free, with the whole world in front of me. Yes, I am young, yes, I am free, with the whole world in front of me. Yes, I am young, yes, I am free, with the whole world, the whole world, the whole world in front of me. Thank you so much for that. Jason Matthews says I can sit more than stand. I'm not sure what that means because I am sitting. Thank you so much. So I have a couple more for you. I also want to remind you that if you are enjoying this and you would like to support my music, you can through Venmo and PayPal and Patreon. So through Venmo and PayPal, leahshoshana@gmail.com. That will work. It's also posted in the description on the live feed. And Patreon, which is a site where you can give small monthly contributions to support my work. That is through tiny.cc/giftleah. And I like that platform because that provides a reliable source of support monthly, and I know how much I'm able to get, and I'm able to build on that, and it doesn't rest solely on anyone's shoulders. So I have, I think, 1,100-ish followers on Facebook. So if everybody donated $1, then I would be receiving $1,100 worth of support, and that goes to paying other musicians to play on my tracks, audio engineers, for mixing and mastering, for equipment, for promotion, for so many things to get this music out there. And like I said earlier, I do this whether I make money from it or not because it feeds me in so many other ways, but actually having money allows me to get it physically out into the world and to not just grow these songs, but grow these ideas of what I'm singing about. Another thing that I want to mention is next Tuesday, as part of this is a Tuesday concert series, so Tuesdays from 7 to 8 until this pandemic situation changes. I'm going to be doing these concerts. And next week, I'm very, very pleased to announce that I'm going to be doing a concert with my cousin, who is also a revolutionary poet and songwriter, Adam Gottlieb. And we're going to be doing this through Tzedek Chicago's Facebook page, and it will be Jewish songs for a new world. So it'll be Jewish songs and poetry, but also music that is just along the lines of where we are in our spiritual calendar as we move into Passover, and we're talking about liberation, and we're talking about how to move toward a new world and what kind of new world we want. So we're going to be sharing songs along those lines. So please definitely tune in next week. It's going to be a good one. All right. Let's do a song. One more song for you all. I'll do 2 more songs. Okay. I'm going to do Wolf Woman, and then I'm going to do another song. So this one is dedicated to Claudia Pincola Estes, who wrote Women Who Run with the Wolves. It is a book of essays about women and our relationship to the wolf spirit. And what that is our connection to earth, our connection to a fight for social justice, fight for equality, and also our creativity, and how when we are suppressed, those things kind of become animalistic and become very harsh within our persons if we are oppressed and we're not able to bring these things out. So much like throughout history, women who've been outspoken have been misconceived as being maybe called bitches. Wolves are also like that in the history of America. When women speak out, no, we're not bitches. You know, it's like when women say certain things that men might say, it's okay for men to say, but not women to say. I'm speaking about that kind of topic. So Claudia Pincola Estes makes the parallel between the history of wolves, who are just absolutely fundamental to the health of an ecosystem, in any ecosystem that they're part of, and are now actually, it's legal to hunt wolves in several states. And there's a misconception about them being a threat to the livelihood of farmers and livestock, when the incidence of wolves actually killing livestock is pretty low. Wolves were here before humans were, and the first interactions with wolves with humans were out of curiosity, and humans saw that as a threat, so they took arms and they would kill the wolves, and now they are endangered today. So this is called Wolf Woman. Get ready to howl. Wolf woman, always had my scent. Just a matter of time till she decided to rise. In dreams, she haunted me. Sad smell of blood was my calling. Wolf woman used to be our friend till the white man came and hunted her dead. She got a crooked teeth that killed the sheep, so they got her gone in the name of God. Wolf didn't know it was bad to be like her own kind. Wolf didn't know it was bad to be like her own. Tasted blood made my wrong. I just heard your song, and I wanted to sing along. The fire blazing strange on the mountain range. Never seen your kind before. How could I know that all animals don't get along? Your guitar drew me near, then you sticked your dog in me, and you drew your machete. All I wanted was to get to know you, but I had to get you gone, 'cause I'm a wolf woman. Hope everybody howled. Feels good to howl. Really nice to howl under the moon. So here we are, the final song. The final song. This one. Here we are, the final song. This one is very good. I hear that 99% of the people like this song. There's only 1% of the people that don't like this song, but they've stolen all the joy from the other 99%, and I would like them to give it back now. I can't stop doing the Bernie Sanders voice because I just love him so much. He will always be my president. And I'm going to vote for someone other than Trump, but Bernie Sanders is my president. He's my spiritual president. And he's my ideological president. He's the president for the people. All right, this next song I'm going to dedicate to Bernie Sanders, who definitely stands for the rights of women. And it is, I Wish I Knew How It Would Feel to Be Free by Nina Simone. So Nina Simone, she has had a very long career of music making that went through many shifts, but in the 1960s, she almost completely dedicated herself to the civil rights movement. Now, this song was created as a piano piece at first, but shortly thereafter, lyrics were written for it, and they were given. So it was a jazz piano piece by Billy Taylor, and with the help of Dick Dallas, whose real name is Richard Carroll Lamb. I don't know why he changed his name to Dick Dallas, why that was a better stage name than Richard Carroll Lamb. Just gonna put that out there. Dick Dallas. Anyway, so they wrote the song, and then Nina was the person who made this version of I Wish I Knew How It Would Feel to Be Free, what we know of the song today. She recorded it for her 1967 album Silk and Soul. As soon as Nina Simone sang, I wish I could break all the chains holding me on Silken Soul, the floodgates were open. Simone's artistry and passion took the song to another level, one that resonated not only with the civil rights movement, but with issues of identity and individualism. So this is I Wish I Knew How. This song is I Wish I Knew How It Would Feel to Be Free. I'm sorry, I can't stop once I start doing that voice. It's really bad. Really bad. Or maybe it's good. I don't know. Anyway, please look up the lyrics and sing along. I wish I knew how it would feel to be free. Nina Simone. This is our final song for today. Thank you all so much for hanging out with me on this evening. I will just say I feel just a burst of energy and joy and inspiration from sharing this time with all of you. I wish I knew how it would feel to be free. Wait, sorry, the wrong key. It's going to be too high for me and too high for you. I promise. Redo, remix. Remix. Boom! Oh, God. Yeah, this is what happens when you're inside for so long. Inside quarantine. Woo, woo! All right, here we go. For real. I wish I knew how it would feel to be free. I wish I could break all the chains holding me. I wish I could say all the things I should like to say. Say 'em loud, say 'em clear, for the whole round world to hear. I wish I could share all the love that's in my heart. Remove all the parts that keep us apart. I wish you could know what it means to be me. Then you'd see and agree that everyone should be free. I wish I could give all I'm longing to give. I wish I could live like I'm longing to live. I wish I could do all the things that I can do. Though I'm way overdue, I'll be starting anew. I wish I could be like a bird in the sky. How sweet it would be if I found I could fly. I'd soar to the song and look down at the sea. Then I'd sing, 'cause I know. Then I'd sing, 'cause I know. Then I'd sing, 'cause I know how it feels. 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 When everyone, when everyone, when everyone, when everyone, when everyone is free. Thank you so much for watching. Sending you love, health, blessings to you and your family. I'll see you next week, 7 p.m. for a concert through Tzedek Chicago's Facebook Live page in collaboration with Adam Gottlieb, revolutionary poet and singer-songwriter, who will be joining me. Thank you so much. Have the most beautiful night. Bye.